Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan will go down in history as one of the female to actually fight injustice in Nigeria. She was called a prostitute, she was called rude, she was called a blackmailer, she was called not being respectful, she was called a lot of names just because she actually wanted fair hearing at the Senate House. She was called a lot of bad names. Many people actually brought out information that were not correct just to actually prove nonsense points in the Senate House. Many of them actually carried themselves together just in respect for the Senate President to actually carry out injustice. They tabled her matter before the ethics just because of the things that she said. They gave her 6 months suspension, which was unconstitutional, and they stripped her of her privileges and rights. They did this in the space of how many days without hearing her plea, without putting her into focus, just because the Senate President was the person involved. And because of that, she was not cool with every of these things, and she headed for court. She headed to the court, and this matter has been going on in the courts for a while. So what was her prayer? A declaration that her suspension was unconstitutional, an injunction restraining the Senate from taking further disciplinary actions or measures against her. 3. An order directing a restoration of all her rights and privileges. 4. Compensatory reliefs for all the things that they have actually done to her. And on the 4th of July, there was good news in which the Federal High Court of Nigeria actually ruled out the unconstitutional suspension. They ruled it out, claiming that it was excessive and ordered a reinstatement immediately. And Judge Yako actually made this known that you cannot actually strip her of her privileges and strip her of her representation just because of what you claim she did. And because of all that they claim she did, she was to pay 5 million naira, but every of the case has been dismissed in court. Congratulations to her. Congratulations to her. And this is not the first time, to be very honest. This is not the first time that she's facing things like this. She was the last person to actually enter the Senate House, if I'm correct, just because she's still fighting for justice and fighting for the people of Kogi State. That truly she won the election. And you people that actually want to take her out, you don't know what you are doing. Congratulations to her. Congratulations. Of course, you will have more devil now, but one person that I've actually seen that actually has been supportive in all of this thing is the husband. The husband has been caring. Everywhere you see Natasha, you see the husband. This man has been supporting. See, marry right. If you marry right, you will enjoy. There are some people that will see all of these things, and not because you are earning on everything. If you marry right, you will gain more. This man was supportive. This man was caring. This man has everything. This man has every right to go with his own daily business, but I'm sure he has his own business that he actually let down just to see that this his wife gets justice. Just to see that this his wife gets the true justice. And you know, when you have a support system, you can carry on. The reason why she can be doing all of these things is because she has a support system. Imagine she's the only one carrying all the problem. Imagine with all them, what's it called? He does not have his own influence. It will be so hard. Marry right too, and may we not marry wrongly. May we not marry somebody that will just neglect us during our time of problem. To be very honest, because I'm looking at this story and I'm looking at all the videos that I'm seeing. Wherever you see Natasha, you see the husband. Wherever you see Natasha, you see the husband. All of the court cases going up and down, going to other states, this man was beside her, despite she being in the public eye. Just marry right. Right now, Senator Akpabio has actually removed Senator Natasha from chairman on Senate Committee on Diaspora and NGO and has replaced her with Senator Hannah Kambasi in Akwa Ibom. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. Just because they have actually brought her back, you stripped her of her privileges, some of her privileges. Why? This man is just still pained that they actually dismissed all of these things. It's just pained. Anyways, I'm happy for her. That is not the reason why she's there. The reason why she's there is for the people of Kogi State. And if she can actually carry those duty out, that's fine. That's fine for me. That's actually fine. If she can actually provide employment for the people of Kogi State, help them with incentive, do the little that she can in her power, it's okay. It's okay. But it is well. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Moving on to the next news. So Kenneth Okonkwo said if Peter Obi wins the election, they will actually strip it away from him. And for him right now, he's supporting a strong Northerner, whether it be Tambuwal, whether it be Atiku Abubakar, that has a lot of people supporting him, and that if he can actually get that kind of person, then it is sure that he can actually support that person. Because if anybody from the south actually contest with Tinubu, that person will fail woefully. But if we have somebody from the north that actually come to actually contest, and that person has a lot of supporter and everybody is backing that person home from the north, and we can have a southerner as a vice, then we can actually confront Tinubu. That is a school of thought at this point, because he said it, he didn't even mind word with Peter Obi, that Peter Obi, they will snatch him from him even if he wins. So what do you actually think about that? Because some people are actually having a different school of thought that Peter Obi, anything that Peter Obi leads with a very strong vice, and other people even in the supporting league supporting Peter Obi can actually win the election. What do you actually think, irrespective of the fact that the North now sees Peter Obi as somebody who can actually save them, and Peter Obi is already getting that traction in the North, you understand? And if he's actually getting that traction and has a very big supporter, somebody like El-Rufai, somebody like Atiku, but we are sure that Atiku cannot actually be the vice because he has actually been a vice to Obasanjo back in the day. So what do you actually think about issues like this? Do you think what he's saying actually makes sense, or do you actually think we just need to put that down and actually focus on this? Because for the obedience, even if Peter Obi goes to the moon today to say that's where he's actually contesting, that's where they will actually go, and they will prefer to waste their vote on him. So why not maximize these numbers that is with the obedience, you understand, with any other strong candidate in the north? And whatever the vice we do as a president, he can also do it even as a vice president. I don't know if I make sense. Whatever this vice you claim that the vice will do, can also do it as a president. If he's actually pulling Peter Obi's hands up and helping him out in that situation just to make him known more in the north, and they can actually trust his support, of course people will do the work by voting for him. Of course people will do the work by actually voting for him. And if they can actually see that somebody from the north that is actually strong is supporting Peter Obi, that will be a different scenario. But I actually want to know what you think about it. Do you think Peter Obi still does not have what it takes to actually rule Nigeria, despite the fact that Tinubu is in power? Let me know your honest opinion. And do you actually think that Peter Obi, with a great support from the north, has every tendency to push him out? If we don't forget, back in 2023, within 1 year, or in less than 1 year, Peter Obi was able to pull 6 million votes. If we have not forgotten, it's 6 million votes. And if election starts, if this guy is able to pull that number again with a strong candidate for the north, it will be very, very easy to actually defeat. And if we now have somebody like El-Rufai supporting, and these guys don't fight each other, because there's another thing to actually start up with all of these things, and there's another thing also to now have a different opinion from all of these people in the party. All of them ran to EDC now. All of them are running to EDC. Who knows if all of them will still be paid come 2027 now, and they will go back to their PDP, and now they will vote for their PDP. So the idea of coalition is really, really very scary, because Tinubu is the one in power. The person that we're having in power right now is not Goodluck Jonathan. The person that we have in power is Tinubu, who will actually do anything. Somebody that doesn't even care if you like, buy yourself, kill yourself. Even for the fact that Very Dark Man even talked about the Benue State issue, he wouldn't have even thought about going. That's why he had to clear his schedule first. So let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and let me know if you actually have an idea of how Peter Obi can actually win the 2027 election. I really want to see your ideas in the comment section, and if you think it's a difficult one, also let me know, but bring it out with facts. I really want to hear your opinion about this matter, because we need to start discussing issues. Because right now, I was seeing a particular video of a particular guy. All of them, especially in Lagos State, they're actually starting to campaign. This place is in no man's land. This particular place, come 2027 election, you are not allowed to vote for anybody. Nobody is going to be allowed to do any strange thing, campaign, whatever. It's going to be disrupted. You know, they're already making plans, because that 2023 election actually shocked them. And in Lagos State, they will really want to fight more harder. And we know the influence of things that will actually be put in place. And we know the influence of things that will actually be put in place in things like that. If they're already saying it down 2 years before the event, that we don't want to see any nonsense people like that say they are casting votes for anybody. Look at how crazy it's going to be in the 2027 election. So let me know what you think in the comment section. I want to really hear your points. So do well to follow me. Do well to subscribe to my channel. Do well to like this video. If you have not liked it, drop a comment, and make sure you share it so that we can actually enjoy the conversation. If you like this video, see you in the next.